Writing Part 2. In Part 2 of the writing paper, you can choose from 3 possible writing tasks. The tasks will ask you to write either an article, an informal letter or email, a report, or a review. You only need to choose one task from the 3 options provided. Each task will include a description. The description will present the topic, explain why you're writing the piece, and inform you of the intended recipient. You can use this to organize your ideas and structure your writing, as well as to decide on the appropriate tone, formal or informal. Let's take a look at a task. In the actual test, you will have a choice of 3 possible tasks and will be able to choose your favorite. However, we'll just look at one example task for now. Just like Part 1 of the writing paper, you want to aim for between 140 and 190 words. Part of the task is to keep the number of words within the guidelines. If you write a very short piece, you probably won't complete the task properly. If you write too much, you risk not organizing your text properly and making unnecessary grammar and spelling mistakes. You also need to decide on the appropriate tone for your piece. An article for a website is probably quite casual and friendly. Now that we know the length and tone of the piece, let's get down to writing. Firstly, all articles start with a title, so you need a title too. You could write something clever or inspiring to attract readers. The introduction is usually between 1 and 3 sentences long. This is where you present the topic. Now for the main section of your article, the body. Here is where you can answer all the questions in the task. Who did we learn it from? Why is it useful? This is where you tell the story about how you learned to listen. This is your opportunity to give your opinion and express your feelings about the topic. Finally, you close the piece with a conclusion. The conclusion is usually between 1 and 3 sentences. Summarize what you wrote and end with an interesting or inspiring statement. Of course, a different task will take a different form. In a letter or email, for example, the introduction might be a greeting, such as, "It's so nice to hear from you," and the conclusion might be a closing salutation, such as, "Looking forward to hearing from you." But the overall structure is still an introduction, a body, and a conclusion. Tips. 1. Choose the task with a topic that you feel comfortable writing about. 2. Make sure you address all the questions in the task. 3. Use linking words to connect ideas when you write. Linking words include connectors such as but, however, or furthermore, as well as introductory phrases such as in my opinion, as a result, and surprisingly. These linking words will improve the flow of your piece and make it both easier and more interesting to read.